morning. My name is Tom. Welcome to the great state of Maine. Get yourself a cup of coffee. What a crazy week we have been having here in the state of Maine. For those of you that have been following along over the last 2 years with my wife's progress and updates on her cancer, that's what's made this kind of a crazy week. Wednesday, I was setting out beside a beaver house, enjoying the woods, the swamp. I had my 2 grandsons with me, and we were having a great day checking the beaver traps. As you saw in the video, we got a beaver. And what's made it crazy, from my way of looking at things, is Wednesday I'm in the middle of nowhere enjoying the great outdoors, and then Thursday morning, about 4 o'clock in the morning, we drove to Boston for her doctor's appointment. And I was sitting down there in Boston. It's an all-day thing. I was sitting down there in Boston thinking, this is just the craziest thing I've ever seen. Because I enjoyed the day before so much more. And now I'm down in the, I don't know if it's the largest city in the country or not. I guess New York would probably be that. But for me, anything outside of a more than 100 people is a big city. So anyways, getting back to my wife's progress, her CAT scans went really well. We had no issues, so it's still an ongoing process. She stays on the treatments, and we just keep plugging away at it. But every once in a while, somebody will pop up in the comments and want to know how my wife is doing. So I'm just letting you all know she's doing great. She's tired from the medicine. All that is kind of still acting up, but I'm thankful every day that things are going good for her. So let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. So what am I doing today? Well, right now I'm getting ready to go feed the crows. We'll get into that in a few minutes. Well, I had something here I wanted to show you guys this morning. I'm going to take this up in another video here in a minute. Well, actually, no, I'll tie it in with this one. Look at this. I have a brand new bait trap. Now, this also could be very easily turned into a brand new eel trap. It's 2 feet long. And I don't know, what is it? Well, I think it's a foot across there at least. I don't have a tape measure with me. But how this came about was, you know how you pick stuff up? Well, I found a whole box of these rings in a free pile on the side of the road. They sat in my shop for years, 4 or 5 years. I never could figure out what the heck I was going to use them for, but I always thought that, man, they'll come in handy for something. I very rarely give anything away when it comes to my scrap that I collect. But at Christmas time, my daughter needed some for Christmas wreaths. And they've been sitting here doing nothing for years, so I gave her the whole box. And then it wasn't long after that, Christmas was back in December, and here we are in the middle of winter. I got thinking about how to build some bait traps, and I remembered, and then I had a use for them. The whole box. I'm telling you, there had to have been 100 of these in that box. I have no idea what they are. I have no idea what they're used for. But anyways, I gave her the box. So I had to go back, I gave it away, and then the next thing you know, you got a use for it. So I had to go back and say, hey, I need some of those rings back. So I talked her out of a few. I'm going to talk her out of some more before it's all said and done, if these things work out like I think they're going to. Because they made building this trap really easy. I had to run out 42 inches of 1/4 inch wire mesh there to get around the circle. But then I just use zip ties to zip tie it on, and it just made for a really easy Now, you know, I haven't figured out the circle yet, so I went the old way that I used to do it, but I will figure it out. What I thought, if I made this circle, cut a quarter out of it, pie shape, then it would fit. It's not. This circle needs to be 42 inches plus, probably 43 inches round when you want to make this insert, and then you cut a pie shape out of it. So you cut 1/4 right out of the circle, and then you spin it around, and it makes for the round door that we're all accustomed to on the bait trap. So what I'm going to do with this one is I have got a piece of steel. I'm going to see my slits go this way, up and down, and I've got that on my big trap, and that works really well. But what will happen is when you throw this thing out, it might want to set like that. Well, a fish won't slide into it if it's crooked. So what I'm going to do is I've got a piece of metal, and I'm going to put a piece of metal along the bottom so that when this lands, it'll automatically upright itself so that the slits will be in the right position. As well as I'll make sure to set it in the right position. And then for a door, it's just a bungee cord door over here. Open it up, take your bait out, put your bait fish back in. So that's pretty simple. Pretty simple, and the actual 1/4 inch mesh I've had up on the shelf for years. I built the other trap years ago and then had this much left over. So with the leftovers, I was able to build me another trap. So that's, you know, I'll take it, I'll take it, I'll take it. Like I said, and then I've got the eel traps where I could put this on flat, and then I've got a cylinder piece that's for eel traps. Then I could mount that, so I would automatically have a nice eel trap as well. So more traps are in the making, I guess.
This is the doorway to go in, and then this is the bungee cord. Open it up. We need to take the fish out from here. And then you can unlock it right here. This. Oh, okay. There. And then it's a trap. Oh, good in here. But side is where the things go in. Or fish go in. And this side is boring. Just nothing. And that's it for today, folks. Bye-bye.
And we finished our bait trap. We added a lot of features on it. It has this door. You can unlock the bungee and it opens and you can stick your hand in there to get the fish out. And then we also got a name tag here. We have nice little funnels. The fish go in and then they get trapped in there. They can't come back out. And yeah, I like this trap. It's a nice bait trap in it.
We'll see you next week.
Week.